Hey, this is Will of Rio Grande Fishing Adventures. We'll be in the future offering glamping right on the Rio Grande River, right near a ancient historic bridge out in the middle of the wilds of Colorado's largest alpine valley. This is episode number 1 because I'm starting over because the other properties I made episodes on all vanished, dematerialized. The people stabbed me in the back and were dirty, dirty, dirty. But I landed on my feet much better, most thanks to my cousin Patricia, who was able to give me the seed money on the day they had their Black Friday sales and the Cyber Week sales. So instead of getting the 5 acres I originally wanted, I wound up with like 3 times as much for the same money. But I got a little bit more than that just to make sure I had a little bit I could move around and stay legal because it was like on an also super sale. Gonna be playing music today from my album I just released under my adopted slave name, I call it, Paul Charles Papp, given to me at 2 years old when my wonderful Christian adopting parents rescued me from the orphanage when I was at. But when I was born, my birth name was William before my dad left and my mom and my stepbrothers threw me into an orphanage to be rescued at 2 years old by the Papps. But let's start this music. Ziggy, play the album Paul Charles Papps Ruins His Own Music with His Own Voice by Mountain William.
Playing Paul Charles Papp Ruins His Own Music with His Own Voice by Mountain William on Amazon Music.
The candle burns low on the quartermaster's desk. Ben stretches paper in the mountain cold. Words come hard as frost on window blasts. What comfort can a father's letter hold? He writes of duty of the passes they patrol. The foul soul came running to the rage, not the way his youngest child is grown, or how a dog's face can daily change. Incandescence, foul and longing, a man told pleading to. The fourth demands is watching through the night, while small hands reach for someone never there. And all the miles between what's wrong and right go wider than the territories can. His wife's last letter speaks of years past. The boy learned letters knows his father's name. Sheep does not say what words cannot redress, that knowing names and knowing men ain't the same. He's buried children in the years before, knows how quick the light can leave their eyes. Now he guards a board that keeps strangers' peace, while his own blood grows beneath foreign skies. Incandescence, foul and loving, a man's one pleading too. The fourth demands is watching through the night, while small hands reach for someone never there. And all the miles between what's wrong and right go wider than the territories can. They told him once a soldier serves the whole, that one man's sacrifice secures the rest. But in the lamplight, rising late and alone, he cannot say which service serves the best. He folds the paper, seals it with a prayer, that words can be the hands he cannot give, that children learn a father's love through distance kept, then duty justifies the way we live. Incandescence, the vow and longing, the mantle clean and two. The fourth demands is watching through the night, while small hands reach for someone never there. And all the miles between what's wrong and right grow wider than the territories can. The candle gets us, dawn comes to the range. Another day of service hard and long, while somewhere east his children waken one. If duty makes their father's absence strong. Held us in the truck bed, tongue hanging out one side. Doesn't know we're headed to where all the bad dogs die. Under the ears down a dirt road, running from what nobody know. Good blood on my kitchen floor, and was he still alive? But barely so I learned to deal with love ain't enough to see what's already gone too far, too wide. Too late, too late. They said you were dangerous. I said he's my entity. I brought the one's gotta pull the trigger, say your name. Found that puppy in the yard, didn't even make a sound. Just took it in his jaws and shook him to the ground. I screamed that he was somewhere else. Eyes like black glass, don't recognize. The dog I raised and nothing was something else in disguise. I loved you here, but love ain't enough to say. It's already gone too far, too out, too late. They said you were dangerous. I said it's mine to take. The hour always gotta pull the trigger, say your name. There's a darkness running through them, like a river and we stop. Something fungus, something ancient, rising up and won't drop. Maybe I wait too long, maybe I loved him too hard. Maybe some things are gone broken, and I'm just real mind gone. But love ain't enough to see what's already gone too far, too wild, too late. They said you were dangerous. They said he's man to take. If I know it's not on the trigger, say your name. Yeah, I'm the one who's got it. Say your name. Say your name. That you can swing wide down's first light. When mountains make machines and chickens bite. Grandpa tells me stories past each day of times before the production lines days away. Have you seen him walking through the steel? Is he real or just something that we feel? Now the wheel young, they say he's still around, moving through the factory without sound. Where do the old ways go when towns move on? And millions will, they never will be gone, never will be gone. Family lives went steady through the years, while banjos play at lunch breaks, bring tears. Is he there where progress thick and thin? Mountain William, they say, still now. Moving through the factory without a sound. Where do the old days go when times move on? Williams world, they never will be gone. Never will be gone. Between the shades and suns, calling time. Ancient rhythms still there to climb. Through metaphors, rising day by day. While William walks his supernatural way. I suppose to the tale that I'm spinning about the king who kept tradition ready. He walks the line between then and now, each different covers the when and how of keeping roots while reaching high, like pine trees touching Michigan sky. Some say it's myth, some say it's real. How we feel, the stories of point culture, effective form, making no few mouths. Yo, William, they say, still around. Moving to the factory without a sound. Where do we always go when times move on? In billions world, they never will be gone. Never will be gone. Always carry on. Off-road Darren Desert just before dark. Walked 20 miles, almost dark. Just got home. All-nightery. Worst was running out of water, was torture. I walked over the Hoover Dam Highway Bridge, 3 a.m. Fuel cars, evil life, highly illegal. It was hella cool. Pitch black, felt along the wall and peeked over at the middle. It seemed like the miles of water that was so short. 20 miles walk, 3 rides stopped to pick me up. One heavily joke of 911 H2O. Out of water is torture. I walked over the Hoover Dam Highway Bridge, 3 a.m. Fuel car, zero light, highly illegal. Hell cool, it's black, fell below the wall and peeked over that little free. Seemed like miles of water, it was so surreal. 20 miles walk, 3 rides stopped to pick me up. One heavenly joke of 911 H2O. Let me tell you a tale, if you've got time to spare, about Mountain William, but my life I'll share. Born into this world, just a small baby boy, named by my father, who soon left Oh boy, I'm Mountain William, hear my song. King of the gutter punk hillbillies, where I belong. Thank you for listening as I share my way, the wine Monterey, the wine. So when Mama had her troubles, stepbrothers too, found themselves in orphanage, that's where I grew. Just a little white boy with no place to call home, but that's just the beginning of how far I roam. I'm Mountain William, hear my song. King of the gutter punk hillbillies, where I belong. Thank you for listening as I share my way, the wine array, the wine on the bus here today. Life ain't always simple, ain't always fair, but I've made my peace with the path I shared. From those humble beginnings, look how far I've come. Mountain William's story has only begun. I'm Mountain William, hear my song. King of the gutter punk hillbillies, where I belong. Thank you for listening as I share my way, the wine Monterey, the winding road that brought me here today. So that's my story, at least the start of it all. From orphan child to mountain standing tall. Thank you for listening to this hillbilly song. And I know where Mountain William belongs.